Markets are shaking this morning as the Israel Iran conflict just escalated dramatically. Oil is currently surging, stocks are dropping, and fear is spreading pretty fast. I've given this quick update. I'll just break down exactly what just happened, how the markets are reacting, and what this could mean for your portfolio next. Right. So let's get to the first part. What exactly happened? Overnight, Israel has launched major airstrikes on Iranian nuclear and military targets in what they're calling Operation Rising Lion. Key sites include Natanz, one of Iran's most sensitive nuclear facilities. Multiple senior leaders within the IRGC, the Iranian Revolutionary Guard Commanders, and nuclear scientists have reportedly been killed in these strikes. In response, Iran has activated full air defenses and shut down its airspace. Both countries are now on full alert as the region braces for possible retaliation, and this could lead into full scale war as well. Global tensions have spiked, and this escalation is moving markets across the board. So, how are markets reacting? What's currently happening in the equity markets and global markets, including commodity markets? Let's talk about all of these market moves happening right now. Oil prices have surged around 10% overnight. WTI and Brent are both trading around $74 to $76 per barrel. Exactly 24 hours back, oil was trading at 64. At the moment, it is between $74 to $76. Investors are rushing to safe havens. US futures are down nearly 1.5% to 2% heading into today's market open. Gold, treasury yields, the yen, the Swiss franc all are rallying as traders seek safety. Even emerging markets are feeling the heat. A lot of currencies are heading emerging markets. Look at the Indian rupee, it's currently past $86 as oil import costs are going to be spiking. Now, why does this matter for you? Why does this matter for investors globally? Here's why this matters directly for you as an investor is first, the oil spike could reignite inflation flares. If oil stays elevated, it will directly impact inflation data globally, and this complicates any future Fed rate cut decisions. Second, extended conflict risks damaging global trade routes and slowing overall growth. That is not something we need right now, but it looks likely that if this continues, this is what we are heading into. Third, market volatility is now back in full force. Stocks, growth names, consumer sectors, they may face pressure. While oil companies defend stocks in safe havens, they may see a short term pain. What you're seeing with the volatility index is currently that it's up almost 25-30 points. It was at 18 as of yesterday's closing. In another hour, when it opens, it could be higher at 24-25. As volatility picks up, you're going to see lower equity premium. So, what do we watch for next, right? What happens now? Here's what I'll be personally watching very closely over the next few days is one, Iran's response. Do we see missile launches, drone attacks, any of these proxy conflicts heating up? Second, what do we see with oil? Oil's price behavior, do we stay elevated? Do we push towards $80 a barrel? Do we even go towards $100 a barrel? And Fed commentary. Powell and his team are going to be meeting on the 18th and 19th in the next few days, and they are going to be deciding on their summary of economic projections. So, do Powell and other Fed officials start factoring geopolitical risks into policy? That is something that I'm looking out for. Lastly, I'm going to be looking out for volatility levels, right? I'm keeping an eye on the VIX and how safe haven does the dollar turn back to be? Does money start flowing back into the US dollar? Because that's something that's not been happening for the whole of 2025. Let's look and see whether that happens, right? In closing, this is exactly why we track both macro and markets daily here at Signal and Sentiment. If you want more real time breakdowns like this, make sure you're subscribed, hit the like button, and drop your take in the comments. Do you think the conflict is just starting or will cooler heads prevail? Let me know in the comments. Thank you.